I was born by the river in a little tent, and oh, just like that river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it is. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the skies. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it is. So I go to my brothers and my sisters, yeah, and I say, brother, help me please. But it winds up knocking me back down on my knees. Oh, it's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes it is. Clap for yourself. You are a part of the change I sing about. You are that coming. I start with music because it's important that we remember the vibration that is life, that African people willed. We are the cultural currency. When our organization, the Teaching Artists Institute, says that culture is the new currency, I'm talking about our culture. We are the rhythm people. And when we meet today in this room, we're not just talking about Uganda. At this time, I want to invite my panelists, just stand beside me. Forget the high table and the importance of sitting down. Stand beside me, stand in unity, stand in power. We have Priscilla Nda from Cote d'Ivoire. We also have Alex Nalo from Sierra Leone. Stand with me. You see, it's important that you remember that we're not talking about Uganda. We're talking about Africa for Africans at home and abroad. We're talking about Bia in Cameroon. We're talking about the transition from one generation to the next. I want you to remember what our predecessors were dealing with imperialism and colonization and the remnants of that. You know, when I listened to Museveni's speeches early on, he sounded a lot like Bobby Wine. But power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So when I hear somebody like Bobby Wine, an artist after my own heart, talk about the importance of people power, it is you that we're referring to. But I need you to remember your identity. Because if we get in power, and you will win, you will get in power. Nobody lives forever. You will win. The question is, when it's your turn at the mantle, what will you create? Ideation, design thinking. How are you going to make space to bring artists to decision-making tables? How are you going to decolonize education? Because taking Museveni's power is not enough if you duplicate the same systems that put him into leadership. The truth is that the Western powers benefit from the underdevelopment of Africa. I am not just talking about the work in Uganda. We are interconnected. I was in Mozambique and I saw the Portuguese language spoke so proudly. And me as a black woman, English is the only language I speak. So I'm proud to say Muganda Wangi, right? because I'm learning slowly. And as I convince my brothers and sisters in the diaspora that we need to go home to Africa, I need you to stand up and make sure that we're creating the Africa we want now. Because I know that you'll win. I know you will assume leadership. But if my brothers and sisters are coming back to Uganda to celebrate Catholicism, if they're coming back to Uganda to celebrate the democratic systems that were given to you, what is the rule of leadership that we've designed? How do we develop economies based on African-centered values, barter, and trade? What is the Baganda's kingdom? Where are the clans? How can we empower the chieftaincy? What is it that we're going to do to decide the cultural value of Uganda? Because you are in leadership, it's bigger than Bobby Wine. He is the beginning of a movement across the continent, and the young people are looking to you for leadership. They're looking to you for leadership, and we have an identity crisis. We are trying to decide who we are. Black skin, white mask. The question becomes, what is the cultural relevance of Uganda for the next generation? And how will that influence Africans everywhere? Culture is the new currency. And us in the diaspora, we are in support of you. We want to be a part of your movement. When we show up to your shores, we want to know, are you going to give us citizenship? Are you going to welcome us as valuable assets to the redevelopment of Africa? We're artists and creators, all of us. And at the next generation, we're talking about reconciliation. Because after Museveni is gone, we'll be left with our broken societies if we don't use art as a tool to figure out the healing now. How are we going to heal after this? I'm here because I'm on the winning team. You will win. But what next? What next? Black people all over the world are suffering from an internal sickness. It grows inside of us. How are we going to heal from that? I'm here as an artist giving you what we have. I heard the speaker before me say that it was the civility of the enslaved African that perpetuated the enslavement of African people and U.S. soil. Let me tell you, we never stopped fighting. We fought until we were free. There were slave insurrections, but we are the rhythm people. Our songs were our source of disagreement. The Negro spirituals maintained our sanity. Hip-hop, this is the 50th year of hip-hop. We used our music to speak back to this system. How is Uganda's artist class going to come to the front of this movement and use their paintbrushes? How are they going to use their dances, their music? This is your power, the power to create and define reality. So I look forward to having our artists in Uganda, in Rwanda, in Tanzania. We work in these countries on the ground. We'll be in Uganda next July having this conversation. He said, are you ready to have this conversation on Ugandan soil? Guess what? Your African brothers and sisters in the diaspora already have a date on the calendar. We'll be there next July 2024 to have this conversation. We are not afraid. It's not about fear. We liberated our people here and we'll help to do it there. But guess what? We understand what comes with that liberation. Our people will be broken at the end of this fight when the Europeans and the ICC look and say, I told you so. Look at what the Africans are doing again. Look at the abuse. Look at the torture camps. We are the ones that will be left to pick up the broken pieces. And so I beg of you now, do not allow emotion to cloud how you work with our young people and babies. They are broken. They are afraid, and they're looking to you for leadership. Use art. Sing them mamas a lullaby. Mamas, we need you to come to the front. I'm talking now to the women. You are the first creator. In your womb, you will find the tenets of all creation, Black woman. You are an artist. Your uterus is the first creation. I need you to sing a lullaby to the young people. I need you to remind them of their identities. I need you to help them heal through the process that we're dealing with and prepare them for what's next. I'm joined by brothers and sisters from Cote d'Ivoire and Sierra Leone because they are also using their art as a tool to heal their societies.